Talking about music is like dancing to architecture. I've heard that said, quoted from everything from Frank Zappa to Jerry Garcia. The issue when you're trying to write a book is, right, how do you talk about music in a manner that doesn't take away really from the art form, if you will. It's something I've been honing or trying to do for like a really long time. I think many of us sitting around listening to music that are just, music that are, really dig music. It's more than just sound. Spend a lot of time trying to talk about this. So one of the ways I did is to talk about repertoire. What are the songs that the band plays? Where does it come from? And in the case of a band like the Allman Brothers and everybody that sort of flows from that orbit, everybody from Sea Level to Frog Wings to the Government Mule, Tedeschi Trucks Band, Derek Trucks Band, that whole sort of family of bands is, taking cover songs, making them your own, and then writing new songs as they go. The Allman Brothers did a whole lot of blues tunes. They regularly reworked Muddy Waters from the very beginning, Trouble No More, all the way, to the very end. Elmore James, Sonny Boy Williamson, T-Bone Walker, all of these bands, all of these artists were in their repertoire. I'm going to talk about one particular song, a song that they really rarely played. I think like 2 or 3 times in the 70s and then about 50 times in the 2000s, but The Sky is Crying by Elmore James. And the Allman Brothers debuted that song at Duane's funeral, November 1st, 1971. I'm going to read a little story from the Book of Duane, Play All Night. Don't bet everything on this pony because I'll tell you, I'm going to live on the edge, Duane told Walden. I'm going to get every damn thing I can out of life every damn day. I'm not a safe bet. I don't think I'll live a real long time. Walden explained he wasn't saying it in any morbid way. He was just stating it like a fact. When Walden praised Duane at their last meeting, Duane responded, "That's the scary part. I don't know if I can get any better." Trucks recalled Duane began to talk openly with his bandmates about life without him after he returned from King Curtis's funeral. "If anything ever happens to me," he told the band, "you guys better keep it going. Put me in a pine box, throw me in the river, and jam for 2 or 3 days." It's pretty much exactly what they did. Duane's memorial service was a fitting tribute to their fallen leader. The set included Statesboro Blues, Stormy Monday in memory of Elizabeth Reed from At Fillmore East, and 2 blues standards, Key to the Highway and The Sky is Crying. Delaney Bramlett led mourners in the Carter family standard, Will the Circle Be Unbroken, and Greg dedicated his ballad Melissa to Duane. The Sky is Crying, that's the one I wanted to talk about. What a perfect song to play at a funeral. And the Allman Brothers rarely played it after this. I just found a version from 75 with Drew Lumbar of, at that point, Grinder Switch sitting in. I found a version on YouTube. There may be a couple others. I saw Greg do it one time at the Ryman. I believe Jack Pearson sat in at that show. I believe Jack Pearson was on that stage. Elmore James, Sky is Crying, is a song they rarely played, but damn, they played it. They played it for their boy Duane. Little vitamin ABB, trust me, I'm a doctor.
Elmore James's slide playing has influenced every slide player, including greatly Duane Allman, and they recorded Elmore James, Done Somebody Wrong on Fillmore East is his song. But Albert King also played this song. But the connection Jen made, which really makes me very happy, was Duane Allman died October 29, 1971, and they had a funeral for him November 1st. And I think it's one of the most remarkable parts of this story is that the 5 surviving members got up there and played to honor him at that service. I have a picture of it in the book because I just think it's absolutely incredible. And one of the songs they played is The Sky is Crying.
Duane dies in a motorcycle accident October 29th, 1971. The band had just gotten notice that the record had hit gold. The comment he makes to the roadie was, "No more beans for breakfast." They were on the road to superstardom. He's killed in a motorcycle accident. He's driving a little bit recklessly. He's probably not sober, but there's really no proof of that. Somebody turned in front of him. He was driving too fast. They stopped mid-turn, and he tried to get around them and couldn't, and died. Why this picture is so remarkable to me is the band actually set up and played the funeral. And the quote Greg says is, "We played a gig at the funeral." I will say, as a person who has played at every one of my families, and because of this idea, I was like, that's the only way I can express how I feel right now, is if I play a little bit of music. I think it's absolutely astounding to me that they did it.
By the way, I sell this shirt on Etsy. Long live the ABB. This is actually an original Fillmore East ad for the shows. Johnny Winter and Elvin Bishop were above. I made the Allman Brothers the headliner, even though they really weren't. Long